Welcome to the Production Guild of Great Britain's Innovation Awards of 2020. These awards celebrate the achievements made by so many of our members who have navigated and innovated new ways of working in the face of the pandemic. We also wanted to mark tonight by giving a special nod to PGGB's 21st birthday, as much has changed since 1999. Membership has grown to over 1,000 of the UK's finest production talent, with over 100 business partners and affiliates, now all part of the Production Guild. And we're very proud of you all. So join me by raising your glass and filling it with your favourite tipple, grab your chocks and settle back to enjoy the Innovation Awards of 2020. You can get involved on social media throughout the show by following the handle Production Guild and the hashtag PGGB Awards. And so there you go, cheers to you, let the show begin. Our first award of tonight is for Innovation in a Production Team, sponsored by Warner Brothers Studios, Leavesden.
Hello, my name's Emily Stillman and I'm the Senior Vice President at Warner Brothers Studios Leavesden. The industry as a whole has been amazing in response to the pandemic. When the lockdown first happened, our clients on site and the staff here all came together to support the local community. And together they made donations and supplies to many local charities and hospitals and care homes around site, which was incredible to see everyone coming together and helping and supporting the local community.
The real superheroes, the key workers here in the UK who have been looking after health, from waste recycling to the delivery guys.
Our production clients have demonstrated incredible determination, drive and dedication to get their productions back up and running. We've seen a new level of collaboration both across different productions and with us on site, really working together to embrace new protocols, new practices and introducing them to production. This year has really demonstrated how all corners of the production process have come together to support the filmmakers. So whether it's our studio operations team, set lighting and rigging, or the Delaney post-production team, they've all come together to ensure that filmmaking can carry on and productions can be completed.
Hi, I'm Michael Hamilton, Client Relations and Sales Manager at Warner Brothers Delaney. We're so pleased to be part of the Production Guild Innovation Awards this evening, and to come together to recognise how amazing the industry has been in responding to the pandemic. We're so proud of all of our friends, colleagues and clients who have adapted to working remotely and continue to deliver an incredible standard of service for productions. Congratulations to all of the winners from tonight's Production Guild Innovation Awards, from everybody at Warner Brothers Delaney.
It's particularly important this year to be recognising the individuals, the teams and the contribution that's been made to the industry to keep productions going, and recognise the incredible talent that we've got in the UK, and of course the amazing membership of the Production Guild. It's more important than ever that we work together at the moment to navigate this pandemic. This year we opened the first dedicated childcare facility for the film industry at Warner Brothers Leavesden Park. The Wonderworks provides parents in the industry with affordable, flexible childcare around filming hours.
We're so excited to see the Wonderworks open at Warner Brothers Studios Leavesden, and we really hope it will be the first of many.
In the UK, this is the first dedicated nursery for the film industry.
We wanted to create an environment where parents could have children and feel that there was a space where they could come back to work and there was flexible childcare available.
To have childcare actually at the studios is a real game changer and is something the industry has needed for so long.
One of the easiest ways to support women in our industry is by providing childcare for them when they are at the toughest point in their life.
This is created by the industry, for the industry.
We are film people, so we really understand the needs of people who are working on film.
We have so many amazing, talented cast and crew in the film and television industry, and we don't want to lose them.
I really hope that the industry will continue to explore all ways of flexible working so that everyone in the industry is supported.
The jury would like to give a special mention to War of the Worlds Season 2 for completing a complex, multi-location international shoot. So after much deliberation, the winner is the production team behind Screen Skills' first day on set. It was filmed using 360-degree VR technology to explain in an engaging and accessible way what each department does on set, and launched during the lockdown. The jury believe that the important work uses technology in a compelling, innovative way to ensure that much-needed new trainees from all backgrounds choose to work in film and TV.
My name's Gareth Ellis-Unwin. I'm currently the head of film and animation at Screen Skills, the UK-wide charity that helps enable those that want to get into the industry and for those that are on the inside of the industry to progress. We've been really busy. Probably the biggest piece of training that everyone's aware of is the COVID-19 Basic Awareness on Production module, which I'm pleased to say we've had like 33,000 people qualify so far. So we've been really busy. And I think personally how I found lockdown, it's just been a reminder that the world remains a hungry consumer of content. But we're so pleased to win the award, and it recognises, and we're so grateful to the Guild to recognise the hard work that went into the immersive project. Massive thanks has to go to the BFI for funding the project through its Future Film Skills programme. We had so much help and support from people like Barbara and Michael at Eon Productions, giving us some stage space, Andrew Smith and the team at Pinewood, MBS Lighting, Movie Tech, all of those really had a lot of involvement in the production of the show. The unit itself was driven brilliantly by Joe Southwell, our director, and Mary Fairbrother, our DOP, Patrick Bill, the production designer, and there's a real sort of collegiate spirit on set when we were filming. So it's really good, and it represents the hard work that Screen Skills does in terms of opening up the industry to those that might be considering a career in it. And it is the careers team that have really won this. I know it's just me here with this award, but I'm hoping that I'm representing a large amount of people that had a really significant input on making the immersive project.
How beautiful are the awards? Huge thanks goes to Artem for providing them to our winners tonight. They really are gorgeous. Our second award is for Innovation by an Individual, sponsored by Netflix. As you can imagine, there were many achievements in this category, so let's find out who the winner is.
I'm thrilled to say that we decided, after much deliberation, to award Andy Hudson from CineLab this year's award. It took a lot of discussion, there was very strong competition, a lot of people have been very motivational for everybody else, but Andy seemed to step above and beyond his call of duty, not only stepping up at work and taking on extra responsibilities and ensuring the laboratory stayed open during lockdown, but also giving support to the team at CineLab, checking in on everybody at home, everybody who is self-isolating, supporting the vulnerable and generally keeping morale up throughout the lab. So that's why we chose him. So cheers, Andy, congratulations.
My experience of lockdown was, when going to work and realising that all productions had ceased shooting. There was no work coming through the door. So initially we decided to get the paintbrushes out and do some painting. There's 30 of us work at the lab. 2 of us decided that we would stay. The rest of us were working from home. The role that I do and the other guy there, unfortunately, these roles can't be done from home. So what it meant was going back to my roots. I've done 25 years in the film industry. So I picked up, going back and decided to get more involved in the processing side of it. So I was doing the dark room, the chemical mixing, anything to get the rushes through the lab. I'm really pleased to have won this award. I've never won anything before, other than a couple of little horses, a couple of quid here and there, but this is really means a lot to me. I'm chuffed to get it. Thanks to everyone, and a special thanks to all the guys and girls at CineLab. Obviously they deserve it as well. Thank you.
We move on now to our Special Recognition Awards sponsored by MBSI. Let's find out who the winner is.
MBSI has been created as a platform for fresh thinking, a forum for innovation where even the simplest ideas are given the room to breathe and the possibility to develop into something new and exciting. Not every idea sees the light of day, but those that have are already making a difference to the ways in which we work. Crews on productions the world over are using MBSI to generate incredibly creative results. Through MBSI, we have been steadily introducing products and technology created for a broad range of applications. In particular, some of the complex LED work, including driver systems and communications protocol equipment, have made a significant difference to the ways in which crews approach fixture-heavy installations. One of the key aspects of MBSI is that it is not restricted to proprietary product. Our technical teams work with partners from all areas of our industry to discuss, create and introduce innovation that benefits us all. MBSI also reaches far beyond equipment-based solutions to include training, support and employee well-being. Over the last few months, we have had the opportunity to apply the MBSI ethos right across our business. Of particular note was the protection of the entire MBS workforce throughout the lockdown, something which we are immensely proud of. We also began the relocation of our business to a new premises and have worked closely with leading industry figures to create workplace procedures which protect the well-being of our staff, customers and the wider public. It has been a challenge for everyone, but it really is a privilege to be part of an industry that has pulled together to find a safe, cautious return to work. We are immensely proud that the MBSI initiative has played a part in this.
So many of our colleagues, business partners and counterparts did so very much to help the film and TV industry during this unprecedented time. From the British Film Commission's comprehensive COVID guidelines to enable us to get back to set, to shoot safely, to the film and TV charities' mental health and well-being campaign, we have all pulled together and shown that together we are stronger.
The Special Recognition Award had so many fantastic candidates that really deserved recognition. This year, or for the first time that we've done the Special Recognition Awards, PACT have absolutely stepped up to the mark. Hakan and John McVeigh have done a fantastic job in achieving the restart scheme with £500 million worth of insurance, which has now allowed the productions to get back up and running again, and for future productions to plan what they're going to do next year.
My name is Hakan Kusetta. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Seesaw Films.
And I'm John McVeigh. I'm the Chief Executive for PACT.
It's very humbling and completely unexpected. I very sincerely appreciate it. Wasn't doing it for anything like this, but it's great to receive it.
Can I just say thank you very much? My mum always said I was special, so this has vindicated my dear old mum's opinions. So thank you very much.
I always said you were innovative, so that's
correct.
So there's a few people to thank because these things don't happen by themselves. We were working with a lot of people across the board to help put this together, but special mention should go to Sarah Geeta, Martin Haynes,
Jackie Morton,
Richard Moore, Jennifer Kimber, the guys at BFI. I mean, Jeremy Roberts as well. There's a whole bunch. There's tons and tons of people that were involved directly in it, but they deserve special mention.
And the dozens of production companies who worked really hard to get all the data we needed to convince the Treasury that this would be a good deal for the British taxpayer.
And one big thank you should go out to the entire industry actually, because it's been an amazing sort of positive outcome of a really negative set of circumstances is the coming together of the industry to try and work together to solve this, and everyone needs to give themselves a big pat on the back because that's been an incredible achievement.
The board would first like to make a special mention to Moon Age Pictures with Pursuit of Love, a BBC Amazon show. In particular, we would like to mention Frith Tiplady and Ian Hogan, who were so generous with their time in sharing best practice with the television community to help pave the way for others to go back. But the winner of PGGB's Special Contribution Award goes to the first major feature back into production, Jurassic World Dominion. Trailblazing the way for so many, with 40,000 COVID tests, crews bubbling for months, an unbelievable show of resilience, Jurassic World Dominion is a really worthy winner.
We're delighted to win this award, and it's a great honour that everyone thought of us to nominate us for this. I mean, obviously, it's the entire Jurassic World Dominion cast and crew. That's really important. Everyone pulled together on this in every single way. Everyone contributed in every single way, and everyone got on with it and wore masks and got tested and put up with having something stuck at their nose 3 times a week. And it was tough. And socially distancing when you're not used to doing that on set is really hard. And I have to say all credit to the crew because they really did pull this off. In lockdown, it was very busy.
Yeah, we spent the first 2 or 3 weeks, closing up the studios, getting everyone on the furlough scheme, making safe. We had 6 or 7 stages fully built, so we had to make sure everything, was left in a safe way. And then we started our 8-hour Zoom sessions while the sun was shining outside, getting the plan together.
So at that point we started to put together a master plan, which was, we started talking to all the departments to work out how we felt we could come back safely. We picked a date and we decided to aim for that date, and we had many meetings of how to make this safe. We read all the literature around from all different parts of the world to sort of see what could be done and how it could be done. And we sort of put together a sort of 119-page master plan, which was sort of our roadmap to getting back to production. We then had Zoom meetings to talk through the 119-page master plan, and took it bit by bit and added as we went along. Universal have been absolutely amazing and backed us up at all times and let us just really get on with it, and all credit to them.
Yeah, credit to Universal for sure, and Tim as the driving force behind it, you know, getting us on those Zoom calls every day, you know, working through that plan, and the departments as well on board, you know, reinventing the filmmaking wheel really.
This year, we were sad to have lost a great ambassador for PGGB and film, Willie Wands. With over 4 decades of working in film, many of which were set in Scotland, Willie was a passionate advocate for filmmaking and the television industry in his home country. Willie, we salute you.
Willie Wands was a proud champion of the Scottish film and TV industry and a highly valued member of the Production Guild of Great Britain. As first AD, unit production manager and producer, he worked with some of the finest directors in the world, from Shekhar Kapoor to Guy Ritchie to Terence Davis to Mike Figgis. One thing is true, he always found time to mentor and guide new trainees and people entering the industry, and continued to take time to help them further their careers. Many people working in the industry today across the UK owe their careers to Willie. Willie, you will be sorely missed.
While you're getting your glasses refilled, ready for a final toast, there's just time to say thank you to the Athenaeum Mayfair for hosting us tonight, and huge thanks to Panavision for providing your event kits and to DHL for getting them to you.
So for DHL, we've cemented our responsibility really as an enabler. We've been really able to add value by moving vast quantity of PPE into the country and around the globe to help doctors, nurses and whoever requires this to have our help. We've really helped the NHS make Nightingale hospitals a reality. We've also in addition assisted with supply of numerous PPE shipments for various productions including masks, gloves, testing, sanitisers, fogging, you name it, to enable you to be able to shoot safely around the globe and on site. The long-established establishment with the Production Guild has brought a unique but also trusted relationship with DHL and the broader film community yourselves. We truly believe this is more of a family and requires a tailored approach. Over the past few years, we've been proud to take on these challenges that you've asked us to do, from chartering planes, trains, automobiles, conventional modes. Typically, I have to add to most difficult places of the world, so thank you for that. We speak your language, we appreciate the demands of your product. But to close, I really would like to say we have a family that works here. If it's doable, we're getting done. DHL is fired up and ready to go. And as soon as we can mobilise and get your teams, we'll start making great productions again and keep the world entertained all over the map. We miss you and we can't wait for normality to resume. So thank you very much.
It's great to be able to share a virtual toast together so we can acknowledge our winners tonight and say a happy birthday to us, the Production Guild of Great Britain.
Happy birthday to the Production Guild. Hope you all have a wonderful evening and a huge congratulations to all the winners tonight.
To 2021. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the nominations, all the winners, and obviously the Production Guild for the 21st birthday this year. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Production Guild.
And thanks for joining us, everybody.
Happy birthday, Production Guild. It's not every day you're 21, and that's definitely worth celebrating.
So that's it for our Innovation Awards show tonight. Congratulations to all of our winners and a special thanks to you, our members, business partners, affiliates and sponsors. Here's to a safe rest of the year and an easier 2021 for all of us.